So when I try and look back, marami akong mga what-ifs sa buhay ko, specifically when it comes to the music business. So, I was trying to look like a rock star before earning the stage because branding isn't always about the gear, or it's about the narrative you're feeding to the people and to it doesn't make sense. Why did I say it doesn't make sense? Because we were publishing it on the interweb without the clear audio of the song itself. That I said yes to every gig, even when it added zero value to us. Paulit-ulit na lang naman yung crowd. Actually, minsan nga wala pa ring crowd. Artistic integrity won't pay the bills. You need to remove that artistic integrity and create opportunities para mas makita ka ng mga tao. So when I try and look back, marami akong mga what-ifs sa buhay ko, specifically when it comes to the music business. And luckily, I'm not afraid to share it with you, listeners, and people that are tuning in. So just to make it an intro per se, here are my 5 things that I should have done when I was starting out in my career. I'm gonna change the title in a way, pero yeah, I think top 5 ng mga bagay na I wish I did sooner than later. So before we begin, I just want to thank everyone that's tuning in, yung mga bagong listeners natin, bagong subscribers natin sa Spotify, sa YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. If you like my content, feel free to follow me on YouTube. Check niyo yung Spotify natin. Give me 5 stars, follow, and then share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with people that you appreciate. Let me start with, of course, number 5, which is marketing myself properly. So my mistake is that I was posting content even before with my other bands. I was posting content without a strategy, or I was trying to look like a rock star before earning the stage. And I should have been, more strategic with how I post stuff. And I should have removed the idea of like being a big musician, because branding isn't always about the gear. Yeah, it's not always about the gear. It's about the narrative you're feeding to the people, and to your listeners, your possible audience. Back in my Musica Iho days, we were just posting videos of like performances, original performances. That doesn't make sense. Why did I say it doesn't make sense? Because we were publishing it on the interweb without the clear audio of the song itself. Meaning wala pa kaming Spotify, wala pa kami sa YouTube. Meron yung isa nun, Amnesia, back in our days. Available siya sa YouTube, but it's more of like a demo. But we were just posting it in the interwebs, saying that it's an original song, here's the title, without context. Like what's it about? Ano ba yung song? Well, what's meron na ba kayong clear audio? And we were just posting things without any strategy. Like, did we even I remember we did like an introduction of who we are as people. If you try and look at yung sa Music Iho, I tried doing that, pero it's already late in the game. We've been doing gigs sa Manila, here, sa Laguna, and everywhere, to a point na people are, enjoying the music, but they don't know who we are. Us and a lot of people that I'm seeing right now are just posting videos of their performances just for the views. I mean, it's not wrong. Kumbaga, for me lang kasi, it needs to have, kung ako man babalik ako sa time that I was doing Iho, I should have created like a strategy in terms of like, okay, so before I post this video, I make sure that I posted my song muna online. Kumbaga on Spotify, meron ng clear audio, kumbaga, and then now I'm promoting it, and then every time na may magkakaroon ng gig, I create like a video greeting, and then I post the poster, and then I should have created like a marketing tactic wherein I'm creating teasers kahit hindi siya yung eleganteng teaser, kumbaga parang short clip of like the song on the chorus hook, and then there's the whole performance live at, let's say, sa Gio or live or kung ano mang venue yan. Instead of like just dropping it there, like here's a full song length or full song of a song that you guys don't know that we're trying to promote, even though wala kaming para bang balik in return. Like you don't know where can I go to listen to the full audio or the clear audio. Yes, I'm not gonna say that it's not helpful, but it is really helpful, especially if you're promoting your songs or if you have a single. But if that's the only content that revolves around, of course, malilito yung people or magiging clueless sila, and they will just think na I'm not sure what I'm watching and why am I watching this. Again, for me, I learned the hard way that they need to have a reason why they want to watch you in the first place, compared to like I'll just put it out there and just wait for people to drop it. Number four, I should have built a personality and a character and not just a playlist. Um, I started out as a bassist, then nung nag-iho, I was a guitar player and then a vocalist. And I can definitely say na, we enjoy playing music that feels good for us, which is wala namang masama kasi I'm a big early 2000s 90s to 2010s kind of guy, yung mga panahon na talagang alam mo yun nandun yung band scene, so I really enjoy music like that and it resonated with our songs. Pero kasi there is no, I think it's connected then with ano with marketing yourself eh. If you don't have a personality, how can you market yourself in a way? So we've had songs that are sugar free inspired, and then lilipat kami sa mga songs that are Maroon 5 inspired. Not to say na masama yun. What I'm saying is this is like, creating a first impression in a way eh. If you want to make this into a career, you need to have a personality. You need to focus first on, let's say, on a marketing standpoint. Let's say you want, remember in Iho we were promoting Amnesia, which is more on the emo dramatic type. So we should have leaned into that, created more content for that, and then we should have leaned into the idea of like promoting that emo song, kumbaga emotional song, to have at least a personality that people can relate to, kumbaga. So kasi it's relatable kasi it's about heartache eh. So we should have lean into it instead of like pinopromote lang namin lahat ng originals all at once. Kasi again, people will get confused and will say na parang alam mo yun, who's this? Kumbaga, anong gusto natin sabihin? Kumbaga, people relates to people, not robots. Kumbaga, if you have a personality and if you have like this persona, mas madaling makaka-relate yung mga audience, mga listeners, yung mga makakapanood sa'yo during your live performances. I remember Pidjong or featuring Pidjong, which built his personality around this bigger than life na parang frontman na talagang naglalakad talaga siya, talagang nag-entertain siya. And that's who he is. Dun siya mas nakilala kasi ganun yung personality niya. So I should have. And if I can go back and do it all over again, I should have created the personality in the first place. Number three, I should have written more songs. It's not a mistake per se, pero kasi I enjoyed playing instead of creating. Again, it's not a mistake ah. I'm not saying na dapat doon kayo mag-focus dun sa pagsulat. No. We all have our own thing. But for me, if I want to make it a career kasi, just for me I should have focused more on writing songs. Kasi what happened is that I started at the age of 10 playing music, and I think that's where everyone gets a head start naman eh. But I should have balanced it out with writing kasi I enjoy writing too. When I was young, I write a lot. But when music came in, that became the main focus na nawala na yung writing. To a point na parang bumalik na lang yung pagkahilig ko sa pagsusulat when I was in my mid 20s na, when I started out, writing blogs and stuff like that, which is way back pa. And then until now, I still have this thing wherein I enjoy playing the music instead of like writing, which is a common thing naman. What I'm saying is that if I can go back in time, I should have balanced it out para even on my bad days, I can create stuff, I can write stuff. Kasi it takes 100 bad songs to write one hit. Imagine yung mga artists nowadays, ilang albums yung nalabas nila, and as a casual listener, ilan lang yung naalala nyo. Ito na lang, pinakamagandang example, Mayonnaise. I'm not really sure exactly how many albums yung nalabas na nila, pero the outstanding ones are Jopay, of course. Bakit Part 2? Bakit Part 1? Tayo na lang dalawa kapag lasing. Recently, gustong-gusto ko yung Dragon. Tapos Synesthesia. Tapos Sinungaling. Yun na yun. Porta, yan, nandyan pa rin. Pero that's just one album. I'm pretty sure sobrang dami pang nasulat na kanta ni Kuya Monty, and marami na silang na-release na mga kanta rin on the back end. So that's how we should look at it from a perspective. It takes 100 bad songs to write one good hit. And for me, I should have made writing a daily habit instead of just, not really instead of like focusing more on the bass lines or yung the music itself. I should have balanced it out, kumbaga. The end of the day, you can still get a career with covering songs. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I personally believe it will only get you so far. Writing is the one that can make a career out of it. So if you just look at the numbers and the people that are creating songs, yes, napakahirap pumasok sa industriya na to, especially to be a top 1%er. Pero when you made it, you truly made it. Number two, power of saying no. This is more of like parang applicable siya in everything. So my mistake back then when I was promoting, when I was really grinding, Musika is that I said yes to every gig, even when it added zero value to us. Kumbaga, may mga times na nag-aaway kami kasi hindi available yung grupo, sasalang na naman kami ng walang practice. Um, Paulit-ulit na lang naman yung crowd. Actually, minsan nga wala pa ring crowd. Hindi rin namin alam kung ano yung purpose. Is it because, remember, sabi ni Eljo, ang purpose nilang, kumbaga parang ano lang, palagay sa portfolio, nakatugtog kami ng ganito, ng ganyan. Yes, it's good. It's good in a different way, pero kasi what I'm seeing on my end is that I said yes to opportunities, or the group said yes to opportunities that doesn't really provide the footing in the industry. So I don't know what my bandmates take on this sa iho, pero kasi I'm trying to make a career out of it to a point na parang I want to get paid, I want to make it into a career. And I should have been more strategic with doing gigs kasi we're all experienced musicians na eh. And um by saying experienced musicians, we started doing covers. Specifically ako tsaka si Eljo. Started doing covers and we already know how to play the music. We should have taken gigs na para bang, yeah, I'm not gonna say masama hindi siya nakatulong kasi it helped us with creating, kumbaga sino ba kami? How we perform on stage. And what I'm saying is that I should have said no to a couple of them. Kasi instead of like traveling and spending money, seeing the same people, we should have gone to the studio, created content, probably created more songs, and probably took the opportunity to talk to people, paano kami makakapag-record and paano kami makakapag-release ng song instead of like doing gigs. So again, what I'm saying is that it's totally fine to do gigs. If you're starting out, okay lang yun. Sumama ka sa mga prods, magpa-line up ka. Walang masama doon. You can use it as your training grounds for bigger opportunities. But over time, you might want to limit them, especially if you already have, a song and if you want to be more strategic with how you do music. Yes, we have this thing called the power of availability, wherein it's good to be seen everywhere, but that applies to certain bands and personas and to certain levels. And pag diniscuss ko pa yon, medyo parang magkakalituan na tayo, but it doesn't apply to everyone. It's great to, create a mystery, rest for a while, create tension by creating teasers, then, put yourself out there again. But make sure that you already have people watching or listening to you before you do that. Kasi that's one big mistake that I did, which is connected then in a way. I was promoting myself as a big musician, which should be part of like marketing, the number five, which is market yourself properly. And lastly, number one, understanding that music is business. Medyo broad to in a way, pero let me just nitpick the main idea. So I was waiting for the world to discover me and my music instead of creating opportunities for myself. If I want to be seen, I need to treat everything, all of the things that I mentioned as a business move, as a business distinction, as a business decision. Artistic integrity won't pay the bills. Yes, I have integrity with my opinions and with how I speak and how I talk about certain things. Pero on a musician side, if you're starting out and if you want to create a footing, again kung gusto mo magkaroon ng pangalan sa industriya na 'to, you need to remove that artistic integrity and create opportunities para mas makita ka ng mga tao. Kumbaga, it's always the law of the demand and supply or supply, hindi ko alam ano tawag doon, basta law of supply and demand, mga ganyan. Create a demand. Don't wait for the supply to be requested. And again, this is coming from a standpoint of someone that wants to make a career out of music, that already created the career in music. So right now I'm happy kasi I'm getting paid to to review music and to write my opinions about music. I'm happy that my band Enjoy PH is getting paid to play music, to play our original songs, and I'm happy na even if I don't play originals, I'm getting hired to do covers. But again, this is just a hypothetical scenario. Now, what if I can go back, let's say 15 to 10 years from now, where it's the peak of my career, na I have the choices that I have coming in, I should have did everything that I said. Kumbaga. But again, just to end it all up on the number one, music is business. Um, I want to make sure that you understand that correctly. That if this is something na if you want to make it a career. If not, then go enjoy music, man. Kumbaga, you do you. You play gigs from Mondays to Fridays. Walang problema yun. If you're enjoying the music, that's fine by me. Kumbaga, it's fine by everyone. At the end of the day, you have to enjoy the journey. You know, I got sucked with the idea na if the music is good kasi people will come naturally. And I'm pretty sure marami tayong, alam mo yun, na nadali nung idea na yun na, hindi, pupunta naman yung mga tao pag maganda yung music mo. Pero no, it's not like that. In a way, gagana siya, pero you need to create the demand for yourself. Why do you think yung mga bands nung mga panahon ng Wolfgang, panahon ng Mayonnaise, panahon ng Queso, panahon yung mga ganyang era got the audiences kasi they created the demand eh. They created an opportunity for them to be seen. And along the way, while creating the opportunity, they they honed their craft. They created the songs na pwede nilang i-present sa mundo and to anyone. So yeah, that's it. This is just a short episode kasi this is more on a solo episode lang naman. So if you like this content, make sure to follow me on Spotify, leave 5 stars, comment lang kayo, follow me on YouTube, follow my socials, join the group Usapang Musiko with Ervin Besana, and keep on supporting the podcast. Probably very soon I'll be dropping merch kasi mag-anniversary tayo ng October. And yeah, I think that's it. But again, maraming salamat guys. Take care. Goodbye.